Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to Game Night Hangout with Protospiel Online. I've got Kirsten Lund and Robert Cole here with me, and we're going to be playing The Light in the Mist as we've been continuing through the puzzles, the tarot puzzle tale, The Light in the Mist. I believe we've done about 7 of the puzzles, and there's about 21 total, so we're kind of still right here at the beginning. And I guess we can go over to the table and start kind of recapping and reminding what's been going on with this game. We've got our kind of guidebook, and these are things that we can use if we're playing physically, but we're using kind of a spreadsheet to keep track of the notes instead of writing it on paper there. And our very cool box tarot deck. Yeah, and so we're going through, there's the major and the minor arcana in this deck. And the major arcana are kind of like the titles of the puzzles. So the last one we did was the lovers. So the next one is the chariot. This will be the next one we do. I'll set these aside. And then we've got, yeah, so I'll get it set up so we can read the introduction to the chariot in just a second here and get into it. And yeah, do you want to recap sort of what's been happening in the story, you two, while I'm kind of getting set up?
Yeah. So what I remember is we are playing as sort of a nameless character that's supposed to be ourselves. And our friend Sam has gone missing, and we went and we go out to find her, and each of the puzzles is reveals a part of the backstory. And so far, we know that Sam's father was an alcoholic, um, and that Sam's mother has died, and that uh, we gave Sam a really bad haircut, which seems very light compared to the other things I just said. Um, uh, we also find that Sam possibly had a relationship with somebody, friendship or otherwise, with I can't remember the name of
Iris, I think.
Iris.
Is her name,
Iris.
yeah.
Iris. Okay. Yeah. So that's where we are at the story.
And
Um
Sam has a brother, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
yes, and he's gone
Older
off to
brother.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
All
gone
right.
off to college.
After confronting their dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Um also there is a wind voice or a fog voice that keeps talking to us and telling us that we're not good. We're not good people or some this that or the other thing.
Not good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good enough. So you will, I'm sure we will come across that. Uh,
Yeah, there's this mysterious mist that seems to be connected, and we were told as much by an old mystical woman who
mhm,
also gives us help and clues along the way, or some guidance along the way.
All
right.
right.
Mhm. All
Yeah,
right. So yeah. So we're at the chariot.
that's right.
All right. You come across a rowboat tied up on the pebbled shore of the winding river. In front of you is a map. It shows one basic route to follow, but you know there must be more to the geography than what is shown here. You make sure to first orient yourself with your compass, then use the map and signposts to lay out a more detailed plan of the area, working from all sides. Before beginning to navigate the waters, you notice more engraving on the wooden seat of the boat. The dead ends along the river will help you find truth. Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
So it's probably, I think this might be another one that has like a ton of cards from the minor arcana, one through King of Swords.
Oh,
Then we're going to have one through Queen of Swords for strength, the next card. So we'll be reusing the same cards really close in close order, even though that is not very common. And so
mhm.
I'm probably gonna need to move the platform away so we can have a bit more room, but we'll see. The swords. All of the swords. Okay. Um, yeah, I have played some of these puzzles before, and this one, I don't remember all the details, but you know, this kind of canal path thing feels familiar to me. I've done this puzzle before, but it's been several years, so I'm not sure how readily it'll come back to me.
Right.
But yeah, I think it almost might be the kind of thing where I might need to go back to so you don't have to watch me move the camera around. This might be like so large that I'm going to have to raise the camera to be able to see this path. Because you
Mm,
can kind of see it looks like it's going to be basically a maze that we lay out
okay.
with these, you know, kind of canals.
Hmm.
And I think we're going to need to be able to see them all. So
Mm,
let me
yeah, that
not,
makes sense.
let me, usually we don't need quite this much view, but I need to reposition some things. So I'll not make everybody motion sick while I do this and go back to everybody. So, what are you two thinking about this story so far? Like, do you remember sort of what your like, you know, what your theories are, or have your theories evolved
Um,
since the last time
not
we played it?
not too much since uh yeah, not too much since we last played. Um, yeah, I have a feeling that like that we will find Sam by the end, but it just
Mhm.
won't be uh it won't be the way we expect.
Okay, you think there'll be some kind of twist,
Yeah.
basically?
Hmm.
Hmm. The arm of this, it's like too heavy. It wants to fall down lower.
Ah,
So I'm kind of using a little bit of ingenuity here, I guess, in the
yeah.
moment. Maybe. Okay. Hopefully that'll be high enough.
Okay.
I can see it better. All right.
All right. So, if we take that first card with the map on it as going straight up, um,
First
hmm,
card with the map on it.
The chariot.
Where did it go?
yeah, the chariot.
Is it right in front of my face? Or
I
did I
don't see
move
it.
it?
This looks like all the wands.
Okay.
Yeah, or the swords.
Swords.
Oh,
Yeah.
the swords. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I just had it. Where did it go?
Uh,
Oh, it's under. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay,
all
so you
right.
think it should be, yeah, you think this one is this, basically.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
and it should. So I'm wondering if we have to um maybe lay out the cards in such a way that it starts at the map down there
Hmm.
and then it copies what we see. Um, so because the next one would have to be the the T junction,
It
which there
also,
is a
it mentions a compass.
oh
There's a compass
right
right here in the middle.
right okay. So
Okay.
the cards have to be turned in such a way that they match the compass, maybe.
Probably, yeah. So I can
Yeah.
try to kind of help make sure that's happening.
Hmm.
Yeah, and there's also, I think it might be part of another puzzle, but there's like letters written out in swords on some of them,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hmm.
not all.
Okay.
See, this one, it says we need the king. Oh, interesting. This
Oh yeah,
this
it
was one
has a.
we had before, and the jewels are almost shaped like the compass.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
like straight up compass in the corner like the rest of them, but I don't know if those jewels,
Hmm.
they're a lot like the compass.
Yeah, and it does
Interesting.
seem like that would be the end point because you. Oh no, maybe not the end point because the line goes right up down through.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, just kind of behind the chair
Mm-hmm.
or the throne to be
Mm-hmm.
specific. Oh, and this one, that's interesting too. This one has not a compass, but it has a crown with a jewel like that
Oh,
Oh,
neat. Yeah.
okay.
on it.
Huh.
I don't know if you, it's hard. It's still pretty. These cards take up a lot of
There's a
space.
lot of them. Yeah.
To make sure you can see them all, but
Mhm. So you just picked one up. That's the one. That's the one I'm thinking is the second one. So you put that one on top of the map. Not that one. The T that one. Nope. Nope, not that
Above.
one. Above.
The
There we
yeah,
go.
that one.
Yes.
okay.
At least if we're going by what the map is showing us.
Right, right.
You want a T junction there.
Yes.
Okay.
At least that's my thought. I don't know how.
Yeah, no,
Um
that seems makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
mhm. And then I'm thinking,
Oh, it's interesting. I'm just gonna call out like there's like an E at the end of this one.
Yeah,
right.
A Y.
Mhm.
yeah.
E.
That one feels like it should be to the right of that junction potentially.
This one.
No?
Yeah. It's either that or the E one. So I'm already seeing that what it is we're going to lay these out and the dead ends are going to spell something.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it could be the E as well. You're right.
Hmm.
So what goes on the other side? Oops, sorry, is that
Um,
noisy?
and I can see that the T junction that we just put down at the top, there is an arrow that points to the right.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
that's how we have
Read
to
it.
read it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
We're going to have to go, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll have to read it in that order.
Oh, and also look at kind of the. I bet the cards will stick out like this, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Right. That makes
mm-hmm.
sense.
uh,
So it's either the E or the T. They're both the same
yeah. I guess we could kind of
layout.
just try one of them and see what.
It's if that's the first letter, I think it's more likely to be a T, just because more I think more words start with T than E. But
Sure,
Yeah.
we can do that.
watch, it'll be an E word. Just just go.
Um, yeah. So then we're expecting something straight up and down with.
Or
Hmm.
up and to the right.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, I'm saying I think we're expecting a straight up and down card because of like the shape that the outer border makes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's the Ace of Swords there. That could be it.
Yeah, the this one could be also, but
Yeah, yeah. There's
I'm
going to be
wondering if
multiples if they're.
I'm wondering if the throne is going to be the last one because there doesn't appear to be um, a letter on it aside from the letters we used for a previous. puzzle. Like unlike the other ones, yeah, it doesn't seem to be any letters on it.
But just like, I
Um,
don't know if there's any kind of pattern. That's the 9. This is the 7. This is the ace. I don't know if that would be a thing. I don't.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, well, actually, here's the thing. This one's maybe not great because now we want something that goes. We want it actually to go to turn.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I thought. That's what I when I said up and to the
Queen.
right.
Yeah, this one maybe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant when I said up and to the right.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. And
That
then
makes more sense to me. Yeah, yeah.
something that sticks is this way, and it has a, or it's this way, and it goes up. I don't
Right.
know if that. Well, maybe this one. This, yeah. I
Oh,
mean, there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, yeah. The compass is what says go this way. Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Are we gonna run out of room? Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just scooch it down.
Can we overlap it a little? Will that, if we don't, as long as we don't lose directions or letters?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, I guess. You mean like just push it a little deeper?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Just to buy us some space.
Yeah.
Okay. That one goes that way. This one goes that way. Huh, it is odd that there's several that are just like the same shape, basically.
Mhm.
So it seems like there should be, like, there's maybe something else that we should be looking at other than just the path, but
Right.
all right. So I think we want a
Where's
straight up
our
and down now.
where's our chariot?
Oh, it's off the screen now.
Oh, yeah, you can't see it. I can see it, you can't. So I'll just actually, so why don't I push these all the way down
Okay.
and
Yeah,
put the
because that.
shade in the middle and we'll just,
Yeah, yeah. That works.
Okay. So
So
now we
now we
need.
need straight up.
Yeah, we need straight up and down.
Oh, someone is insistent.
Absolutely.
Well, we have both the king and the ace that go straight up and down, so I can do that one for now, I guess.
Mhm. Okay. I don't know if it matters that much. Um, if only because like there are the letters on there are on the monsters, but it didn't say pay attention to the
Sorry,
monsters.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
It didn't say pay attention to the monsters. It said pay attention to the dead ends. The dead ends are where you'll find the truth, it says.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, so
Yeah.
I don't know if the straight up and down ones really matter to us at the moment.
Yeah, it's just use one or the other. Do you think
Yeah.
this one is the one that goes here?
Yes. Yeah, I think
And
so.
so far
Because
it's spelling 10.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 something. I don't know.
And then there's two of these.
Mhm.
So you think it just doesn't, we just pick one.
Yeah.
And then the next thing looks like it's going to be a card that it's like this one. Although this is, oh,
Right.
that's interesting.
Oh,
It's got, I don't know.
yeah, that might be it actually.
Yeah,
That's
that makes
the
sense.
And then maybe this one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
mhm. Tenac.
Tenacity.
Tenacity.
Tenacity. That's probably exactly what it is. Uh,
Okay. It's interesting because that's not a dead end, but okay.
mhm.
I'll allow it.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that would be an I. I'm pretty sure even before we finish the puzzle, I'm pretty sure that the word we're looking for is tenacity
Yeah.
because there's
What does this
because
say?
there's also a Y and
What's the card number on the chariot?
It is 7.
Yeah, so there's just one word on this puzzle.
okay.
Oh, here's something we can put down.
Yeah. Doesn't work exactly, but I think it
Oh,
works.
well, maybe it's like this.
Right.
Yeah, it's because we had to squish.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, we did squish some. I squished some of them down a lot. Put the
Okay.
king there, and then we did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of a fun jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess it's just a matter of like this one and this one work in the same way, but
Hmm.
you just ETN, you're like that doesn't do anything, and that's how you know where to put it. Basically, I
Hmm.
think. So,
Tenacity is 54.
Ooh.
okay.
Okay. So that's a quick one.
Yeah, I thought it would be more complicated. Like I thought we'd have to do that and then something else because there's a lot of other stuff on this card, on these
Hmm.
cards, right? But it's all for other puzzles, I think.
Hmm.
54.
Yep.
I'm wondering if the animals will play a role in the
Oh.
next puzzle because we're going up to Queen next one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I looked ahead a little bit. Oh, and here. Okay, now let me bring this back down so you can read it better. Sorry,
All right.
I'm doing the motion sick thing just on the fly. All right.
All right. So 54. Um. All right. Well, this is it, Sam's father announces, slamming down the trunk on a car overflowing with boxes and suitcases. Make sure you're not forgetting anything. Sam takes a last look at the gray stone house and the tall beech tree peeking out from behind it before getting into the car. She looks sad, but her young face doesn't betray resentment. Her father enters the car and puts on his seatbelt, studying Jay in the passenger seat and Sam behind him. Don't sulk, guys. You're going to love Oregon. Plus, you'll have bigger rooms. He seems so much more optimistic than the man you've come to know as Sam's dad. He rolls down the windows and then reaches into the glove compartment to retrieve a cassette tape labeled Sam's Summer Jams. He pushes it into the slot. I remember when you made me this tape, Sam says, making her father smile. I thought it would make for a good throwback, he replies. It seems like the tape wasn't rewound properly, starting right in the middle of a song, but it's instantly clear that no one minds when they all start belting out the lyrics to the chorus together. Good, now we're ready, Dad says, pressing down on the gas pedal. The music persists even after they drive off, and you follow the sound until it fades completely, and all that remains is a tape sitting in the grass. If you have a cassette player, go to 43 to listen to the tape. Otherwise, put the cassette tape in Sam's backpack. So we don't have a cassette player yet.
Cool. But yeah, when we find that is when we'll get to listen to it, which is
Yeah,
kind of nice
yeah.
and elegant.
Hmm.
All right. So the next thing is to do the next card, right? And
Right.
it's nice I don't have to rifle through the deck again. It's basically everything except just remove the king.
Mm.
Okay, it's strength next.
All right. Strength. You clear away a thick layer of brush and uncover a large tapestry with an intricate design. Gosh, I can't read. Um, below it, I more like I can't speak, I should say. Um, below it, a message is carved into the stone wall. The swords of Ace through third will give you directions to weave into the diamonds and find the 6 cards you need. Here, no compass can help. The point of a strong grip will help you find order, and the inner strength will allow you to find truth amid the violence around you. And the fog says something to us.
Inner strength? Too bad you have so little of that. Thanks, Fog.
Yeah.
I don't like this fog. So the 1 to 3 was it?
It's beginning to sound like my therapy sessions. Thanks, mine.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I do think that the fog is absolutely mimicking that.
Yeah.
Mimicking the internal critic, the internal bully.
Right.
Inner saboteur.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, okay. So we're looking for 6 cards.
And I think, did it say the first 3 are our guide to what those cards will be?
Something like that. It says the swords of ace through third will give you directions to weave into the diamonds and find the 6 cards you need.
Okay. So
But basically,
and no compass can help.
third.
The point of a strong grip will help you find order, and inner strength will allow you to find truth amid the violence around you.
Okay. All right. So what does the strength card look like?
Oh yeah, we need that card. That is one thing I need to go find.
Yeah. Strength, and then we also need the queen.
Oh well, we have the queen.
We have the queen. It's to remove the king.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right.
Strength is here.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting it to look like.
Yeah, no.
Looks like an advent calendar. Merry Christmas.
It does. It does look like an advent calendar.
As my British, as our British friends say, Merry Crimble.
What?
Merry Crimble. That's
I've never heard that.
I have a British friend who would always say Merry Crimble.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it was so funny because he'd say it in his like British accent, this really thick British accent. Merry Crimble. All right.
So yeah, it just has a ton of Roman numerals. Yeah, and it kind of, I don't know. Yeah, also has circles.
Right.
Sort of like interlocked circles is what it looks like.
Oh,
and there's a sword in the bottom corner, but
no, those
are those called fleur-de-lis? Is that the word for those other symbols?
Yeah.
Yes.
Up at the corners.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The symbol of Quebec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The fleur-de-lis.
So can we look at the ace 2 and 3?
Focus on those. Yeah, let me
to see if
sort them out here. 10 ace is here. 6, 8, knight. This is a 2. There's a 3. Okay.
Well, I'm seeing that there is animals on these ones. Well, 2 of them.
I'm also seeing the swords, which doesn't that sword match the first one there that's pointing at a diagonal on the lower left? Doesn't that sort of match the sword in the corner of our advent calendar?
So I would say like the swords on these cards are different than the swords on all the other cards because they have rubies in them.
And the rubies match what's on the advent calendar.
Yeah, that shape.
Yeah, that shape.
That shape of that has the numbers.
The symbol.
Oh, and the numbers match like they're Roman numerals, which we have on the other cards. So
right,
like finding 6 in this grid that are the right ones, whatever numbers on it is probably the card we need.
Are there 6 swords on the? Yeah, there are. Right.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, wait, I'm
1,
seeing
2, 3, 4.
5.
Okay.
Am I missing one?
One.
Oh
Two.
no, 6. There's 3 on the 3. There's 1 on the ace, 2 on the
Mhm.
2, and 3 on the 3.
Okay.
So they seem to be
yeah.
indicating a number on that grid,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Because the ace has 4 on its sword, and then there's a 2 and a
Well, and yeah,
5.
it's like it does match. You mean like in
Yeah,
orientation,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
This doesn't have jewels on it or anything, but yeah, it's the same orientation. So you think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that?
Pointing in the same direction. Does that work? Pointing 1, 2, 3, 4 in a line from the point of the sword.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think it's like you stop there, and we need 6 cards, so it's like that number,
Right.
which is you probably can't see it
Potentially.
from there, but I can just tell you, and you can trust me that it's a 4.
Mhm.
So then it would like say, then that would mean the 4 of swords is the one that one points to, and then from there, I guess
I would
I don't
think
know. That's a
the one going
Yeah.
down would make more sense.
you
So
think
it's
this
not
one is
left to right.
next?
Well, I don't know. I can't see the strength where we landed.
Oh, because it's out of the
It's out of
yeah,
frame, yeah.
right there, and then we
Oh,
could
we
go
could
up
go up
to,
too. We could go up
Yeah.
too. Yeah, yep. That
but
makes
and then we would go down 5. So 2 would be a 6.
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an 11, or the page.
Okay.
And then I guess meh. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's most
thinking.
logical to me too. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 to the left.
1, 2, 3 is the 9
The fact that we're getting
right
different
here,
numbers is hopeful.
and
And then 4.
then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and we're staying inside the grid as well.
Yep.
Oh, this is 6 again.
Wait.
Oh, interesting.
No, I think it's a 5. Wait.
Oh, do you think
1,
I counted wrong?
2, 3.
2, 3, 4. Got another line on it.
Oh.
I guess
1,
it's kind of
2,
blurry.
3.
Here.
Oh, it would be 10.
Yeah,
I think it's the 10.
I do too.
Because you said it was 4, right?
Yeah.
4 up from where that 9 is?
4 from.
Oh, was it from the 9?
Yeah, I think so. Well, okay, we were here, and we went down 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I made a mistake.
Okay, so it's not the 9, it's the 8 that we need.
I think that's a 7.
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Oh,
7.
sorry. The 7. And I was doing the next one.
And then 3 over
Yeah, which is the 8, not the 9. Isn't it?
this one? Wait,
From the
whoa.
7, 1, 2, 3 over would be the corner
Oh, yeah.
one.
Is that one? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
8.
8.
Instead of the 9 that we had grabbed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then now we're going up 4, and
That will be the
10.
10. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then 2 down, which is 12, or night.
Okay.
Okay, and I guess probably we want to. Okay, so we want to set these aside, and I think we probably want those in that order.
Mm-hmm.
And these are not getting used right now. Okay, let's scooch those away and be looking at the screen. Here, okay. Okay, it's 6. So, why do I have 7? That's a bad sign.
The 9. Did you get rid of the 9?
I did.
Oh, no. What happened?
Oh.
I'm just gonna check my work. 4 was. Lay these out like this. Look at it again. 4, then 2 up, 6,
Yep.
then. Well, Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then 5 down. Oh, Page is the one we need to get rid of.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7
Yeah.
next.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, now you can see them all. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Even I can turn
So,
it down a little bit.
oh, yeah,
I
maybe the
see
swords.
letters in the swords. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's an S and then
A V or
a V.
an A.
That looks like an R.
Mm-hmm.
Was it an R? Oh, maybe
This one?
it's because I can't quite see the tail there. Okay, cool, got it.
Mm-hmm. And an L.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. And then there's 2 E's. And then
And an
an
O.
O. Well, what is the second one? Wait,
Do you think this
SV?
is something?
Yeah, that would have to be a second letter, I think. But what
Which
letter
one?
has 4 prongs?
Which
Um,
one?
Right
on
here.
the 6 of swords.
Oh,
Yeah, what letter has 4 prongs? I can't think of a letter that has 4
Yeah.
prongs like that. Also,
Unless it's like an I, because
or
it just kind of makes a.
or an
oh yeah.
M that's shoved in there. No, that wouldn't do it. M would be
So,
3 still at the bottom.
yeah, so it would be SIVRLEE. O.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
Said something about the diamonds was
Let's
the
see.
directions, which we figured that out because I think
Oh.
those are, if you tilt those, they're diamonds. Those little, unless there's
Yeah. The swords of ace through third will give you directions to weave into the diamonds and find the 6 cards you need. Here, no compass can help. The point of a strong grip will help you find order, and inner strength will allow you to find truth amid the violence around you. Seems
the
like that
point of
last
a
sentence is
strong grip will help you find order. Is there something about the handles? Like the,
okay.
what do you call that on a
Yeah.
sword?
Yeah, the hilt.
There
The
are,
hilt. Thank you.
yeah, there are triangles on these,
Hmm.
and then um, it's actually pretty hard for me to see what is going on with these, but these have hexagons.
Hmm.
Okay, so hexagons have 6 sides, triangles have 3 sides.
Yeah,
That might be.
this R is a circle, I think.
So maybe
Right?
that's the first letter because it
Yeah.
has no
Mhm.
Okay.
sides.
So R. Oh, there's also just like 4 jammed in here too.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Here, so this
interesting.
might not be anything.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
ignore it,
Okay.
you know. And the L has 4.
Hmm.
So that would
So,
go between the after the triangle. Yeah. Yeah.
and this. Oh, wow, interesting. So this one kind of looks like an I shape. So I think it's the 2.
Right.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Um. Oh, interesting. This one is a square. Oh no, I'm sorry. This looked like a square, but it's not. It's a pentagon.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Gotcha. Yep.
And that's a hex. So, and then this is. I think this is 7-sided. It's kind of.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
So it's like RESOLVE.
Resolve.
Ah,
Right.
Yep.
okay.
Nice.
Is there also only one for this one?
Yep. There's only one for this one as well. And resolve gives us 27.
Hmm.
There it is.
All right. 27. You find yourself transported inside a cozy bookshop. shelves bursting with literature of all kinds. Whatever wall space isn't covered in shelving is plastered with graphic posters, and a beaded curtain separates the browsing area from the back of the shop. Behind the curtain is a young Sam sitting across a small table from her mom. Resting on the wooden surface is the same deck of tarot cards now in your hands. Now remember, there's lots of different ways to do this, you hear Sam's mom begin to explain. I'm just going to show you one today. First, I want you to knock on the stack of cards with your fist to transfer your energy into them. Sam does as she is told. Now, I'm going to mix these up really well. Mom shuffles the deck, then places it on the table and separates it into 3 stacks. She changes up the order of the stacks and then shuffles them again before placing them back down on the table. Do you have a question that you want to ask the cards? Sam looks up the ceiling and twists her mouth in thought for a moment. What am I going to be? She finally asks. Mom smiles and draws the top card in the pile, placing it face up in front of Sam. Strength? Does that mean I'm going to be like one of those gymnasts in the Olympics with big muscles? Well, not necessarily, Mom says with a chuckle. The names of the cards aren't to be taken literally. For example, this card is more about inner strength rather than physical strength. What does that mean? Well, it means you're going to be resilient, Sammy. You'll be able to stay calm in difficult situations and have the courage to overcome any obstacles that come your way. I guess that sounds pretty good. Can we do another one? Sam asks. Okay, one more, but then it's time to head home. Do you have another question you want to ask? I have lots of questions, Sam exclaims. As she contemplates her response, the scene fades away. Huh.
Very good. So now we know the tarot deck belonged to her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that might change things a little bit as far as the story goes.
Oh, you think so? Or as far as your predictions?
Yeah, as far as my prediction. The unfortunate thing is, I think it changes it in a negative way.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll talk about it at the end after the last puzzle.
Yeah.
What your evolving thoughts are.
Okay.
So,
Did we want to talk about the card meanings before we leave the wands?
oh yeah, that's true. We do have that as kind of a to-do, right?
Mhm.
Do you want me to read that? I think I have that up.
I've put
There's
it
a
in
lot
the
to
spreadsheet.
read that.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So the Chariot and Strength I can also read. Chariot is there may be tough times ahead, but your determination in overcoming these obstacles will be a worthwhile endeavor that ultimately moves you forward in the right direction. And Strength is be bold in how you intuit your surroundings and know that you have the substance of character it takes to overcome. Remember that acting with compassion is in itself an incredible feat of strength. Is in itself an incredible feat of strength. Yeah, there's an extra is in there.
Right.
Okay. And then Ace of Wands is if you feel a strong pull toward a new project, path, or opportunity, follow your heart. The challenges along the way will be surmountable with enough effort. Two of Wands, embarking on a new adventure may seem intimidating, but planning out how to achieve a particular task ahead of time will make the journey itself not only easier but more meaningful. Three of Wands, now is a good time to make space for a little optimism. The momentum you feel carrying you forwards will inevitably lead to you growing in confidence and expanding your horizons. Home is a place that, is a place that can be found in houses, people, and even entire communities. Whatever or whoever you call home is now calling for you to gather and celebrate. Christmas time.
Yeah.
Five of Wands. When you surround yourself... Oh, these are wands. I'm reading wands.
Oh no, because that's right. I did mix them up, didn't I? Oh, I'm so sorry. The journey thing made sense though. The journey thing made sense.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Swords, where's swords? Oh, there's swords. Oh
Do you
goodness
want to
gracious.
switch?
Yeah, I should switch
Or
them
maybe
over.
it's meant to be. Maybe if it's tarot, it's meant to be. This is what we're supposed to be reading now, even if it's a
Yeah.
mistake.
Even
Maybe
if
I'll
we
just
made a
finish.
mistake.
I think I'll just finish. We'll
Okay.
just read the 5. We'll just read the wands.
Okay.
Okay. So 5 of wands. When you surround yourself with others as passionate as you, conflict and competition are common. Pause to consider what these experiences stand to teach you before turning to anger. 6 of wands. It is important to distinguish between false accolades that keep one's ego buoyant and legitimate acclaim for victories hard won. Ultimately, only you can be the judge of your own efforts. Judge them fairly. 7 of wands. Inside each of us is a well of perseverance whose depths we only come to in extreme circumstances. Trust that you have the tenacity to. Oh, tenacity. Yeah, that was one of the words.
Right? It's so wild that it fits.
To survive your current situation, however insurmountable it may feel. 8 of wands. Sudden changes often break, darkening. Oh, okay, yeah. Sudden changes often break, comma, yeah, darkening the world, and cleansing renewal will often follow the storm around us. I think there's a little typo there, but I think that's what it says. As disorienting and foreboding as this can be. I think that's messed up. It's a little confusing and jumbled, isn't it? This is something that I transcribed, so that was probably my fault. 9, but I think I get it. 9 of wands, logistical challenges or other people may get in the way of your plans, but don't allow external factors to dim your light. Persevere even if you fail at first, and you will be all the stronger for it. 10 of wands. Responsibilities in your work and relationships may feel endless and burdensome, but it is important to recognize that your unfailing commitment is cultivating the earth from which joy and fulfillment will eventually spring. I feel like that one was really part of a recent. I feel like I've read that one on a recent stream. But Page of Wands. The call to explore and discover has come, and you will do well to heed it. Pausing to be inspired by the world is a necessary ingredient in shaping your original voice and your future creative innovations. Knight of Wands. Your courage and willingness to venture into unknown territory will further your chances of success, but don't rush into things without first considering the consequences and creating a plan of attack. Queen of Wands. Remember that asking for help is an act of courage rather than weakness. Knowing what we need and doing what is necessary demonstrates independence, and delegation is an act of leadership. And King of Wands. Ambition and vision are two forces that must be held in careful balance in order to achieve success. Bold moves will always cause waves, so remember to wield your power with honor. All right. Lots of cards to read. That was more of an endeavor than it necessarily usually is. But well, yeah. I guess yeah. Every card is used more than once, so any of those swords cards that we were like supposed to read this time, I'm sure we'll have another chance to read them because they'll be part of another puzzle.
Right. Yeah. All right. So the next one is the Hermit. Pee-wee Hermit. He just sits in his playhouse and he doesn't come out. His voice is pretty normal too. But he gives you sage advice. You you come upon a complex construction made entirely of mirrors. They appear to be two entrance. There appear to be two entrances, each with a unique lantern in front of it. The various reflective panels seem to treat the light of the two lanterns differently, sometimes allowing a light to pass through, while at other times sending it in a different direction. You choose a lantern and follow the path of its light through the maze. Okay.
Oh, okay. My guess is, seeing this card, that this one is a 2-word. The Hermit, as makes a lot of thematic sense, is the only card in this puzzle. And I even feel like it might be a good idea to even bump this up closer to you so you can see more of the details of the lines.
Right.
Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I bet there's 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what the
And we get one
website
from each
said.
color. Yeah. So I don't know if it helps for me to assist with like a pointer of some kind.
Yeah, that'll work. So I'm assuming that
Okay.
I'm assuming that each one is like a half a letter, and we're supposed to be able to suss out what that letter is.
Yeah, possibly. Well, and
So,
it also said that there were sometimes it passes through and sometimes. So now that we're looking at the picture, I'll read it one more time.
oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes the light
I
passes
see.
through and sometimes
So
it doesn't.
so if we start with the bottom one first, the first letter would be A. The second one would
The
be
bottom
C.
one.
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. You're talking about the first
But
letter it
that
bounces off of.
Yeah, the first letter it bounces off of is A, and it goes up, and it goes to a C, then to a
Mm-hmm.
T, then to an I.
Oh,
Active. It would be
oh. So
active.
you think it does this? Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and then I. Then it goes to a V, and then where does it bounce from there?
It might be it. But well, active. I mean,
back to the
Yeah.
I. Maybe activity, like back to goes
you
I T
you think it
I.
would come back?
It could. I don't.
I.
I don't think it would go back. That doesn't make sense to me.
It does seem like. Well, I'm wondering if like okay, the red light bounces off the red ones, and the blue arrow bounces off the purple ones, and everything goes through the blue. Is that
Right.
what you're thinking it means?
Yeah.
Because it says the various reflective panels seem to treat the light of the 2 lanterns differently, sometimes allowing it to pass through, other times sending in a different direction. Yeah. Yeah. So A C T I V. I mean, it just seems like it bounces. I don't understand how it could bounce anywhere other than
Yeah.
But that's not a complete word.
V T. Yeah, active. And then there's yeah, it's what we haven't used is a T and an E and something that's really hard to see.
Oh,
Probably
Like
a Y.
that seems
maybe.
like a Y, but it's sideways, right?
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
the E is
weird.
Oh yeah.
sideways as well. The E is sideways as well.
Oh, maybe there's okay, so maybe it's not as simple as that um it just always passes through blue. Maybe it passes through. Well, I don't know. How would you know which one it passes through? I almost feel like I guess we could do this one and see
Okay.
if it makes more sense and maybe we learn something becomes clear about what we'll do with this one if we try this one.
Okay. So I would
So
think that the
that's
T
first one is a D, then an
D
E,
E. Yeah.
and then
T
T, and then A,
Okay.
and then what is that letter?
is it a U?
Or it's a C laying down. It's the
Yeah,
orientation thing
it's a
is weird.
C. Yeah. Yeah, DETAC. And then this also just boops into this, like halfway
Right.
through.
I wonder if the orientation of the letters does matter. So if
It
that
feels
becomes
like
a
it
C,
does.
so if that's a C and it's pointing upwards towards, like, maybe it bounces up towards the next one, the next purple one there, which is an O. But then where does the
Okay.
O bounce to? So DETAC.
There.
Oh yeah, okay.
O
That
What is
doesn't
it?
W.
seem
OW.
right to me.
Yeah. Huh. Do you think we should take a hint?
Yeah,
Let's see.
maybe.
What is that? Is that a V? The one bottom left of the purples? Is that a V?
This one?
Because that rotates too. Yeah.
I think it's a W.
A W.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's like half of a W to me.
Hmm.
Hint?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, hint might be a good idea.
Okay. Do you have the hint page up? That is something that I
Oh,
could
I
have
think I
done
do. Yeah.
early. Okay. So that they've got a
Hint on
website
hermit.
for this puzzle game that
Hmm.
we are looking at now in the background.
The lanterns are red and blue. The grid has spaces that are red, blue, and purple. How do you think the colors might
Hmm.
interact?
Hmm.
Oh. Oh,
Okay. So
Oh,
if two bounce off the same thing, if two bounce off the same surface. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
well, it seems like red ignores blue, but doesn't ignore red or purple, maybe, and blue ignores red and doesn't ignore purple or blue. Oh yeah,
that
like
makes sense. That
we
makes
yeah, we
sense.
went like straight through blue was one thing that happened here. Like
Mm.
DETA this one, then stop here. C
Yeah,
H
yeah, yeah.
ignore that E
E,
uh
Oh, I
is that the
see. Oh,
end?
okay.
Is that a word? DETACH
detach. Oh no, but that needs a DETA. Is that right?
CD
CH.
or something. DETACHED.
D,
Yeah,
yeah,
D, yeah,
detached.
detached. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see
so
if that one. Oops.
So,
Detached.
A C
89.
T I V A T E D activated.
okay. Detached and activate. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Detached
It's
is 89. I'll look
I'm
for
finding it funny how short these last three puzzles have been compared
Yeah.
to earlier
After
puzzles. Yeah,
some have been really, yeah,
mhm, like they've
arduous.
been, yeah, like an absolute bears to get through. Um,
Activated is
So,
102, so there are numbers for both of them. Yep.
okay, so what was the first number you said?
Detached 89.
Okay. Okay, this one's sizable.
huh. Okay. Uh, you cringe at the sound of a creaking attic staircase lowering itself in front of you. Sam carefully walks up the steps and stops at the top. Hold, what is that word? Holding? Fiddling.
Fiddling.
Fiddling with a switch. She sighs and walks back down the steps and into her bedroom. Excuse me. A moment later, She returns with a lamp plugged into an extension cord and carries it up the steps with her and into the attic. You follow, watching her scan the mess as she enters. How do you move 3 times and still end up with this much junk, she mutters to herself. After rummaging through some bags and plastic containers, she opens up an old trunk and instantly freezes, as if mesmerized. She pulls out an intricate wooden box and sits down on the dusty wood to open it. You recognize the contents immediately. The tarot cards. She picks up the deck and slides out the top card, the Hermit. You know me already, she says to the cards, smiling wryly to herself. She sets them down and continues to search the trunk, eventually pulling out an old newspaper clipping with a picture of a young couple that you recognize as her parents under the headline, New Bookstore Opens on Maple. Casting her gaze aside, Sam catches her reflection in a dirty mirror in the corner of the room. She looks at the photo again, then back at the mirror in disbelief. The resemblance to her mother is strong. All Sam would need is a haircut. A few moments pass, and Sam lets out a deep breath of resignation. She tucks the newspaper clipping into her pocket and takes the tarot card box downstairs with her, clicking the light off and pushing the attic stairs back up with a loud thud. You watch her place the deck of cards under her pillow before she gets into the bed herself and turns out the light. Okay.
Well, now the haircut makes some sense, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to look like her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right. So how does the tarot deck belonging to her mom change your prediction? You don't want to talk about it?
Do we want to do the second word or talk about that first?
There's one more word. You're right.
Yeah,
activated,
right.
yeah.
Thank you for reminding us. Okay.
Yes, 102.
Mm-hmm. This might change it a little bit more, actually. So 102?
Yeah.
All right. You see Sam lying in bed with a vacant look in her eyes. She's breathing slowly and carefully as if a weight were resting on her chest, as the branches of an oak tree up against the window. Wait. Oh, tap against the window. Gosh, look at me go. Against the window, with the heavy rain. She rolls over to her side and looks at the reflection in the mirror on her dresser. Pinned to the mirror is an old newspaper article with a picture of her parents. She gets out of bed, turns on her desk lamp, and kneels in front of the picture, elbows and chin resting on the surface of the dark veneer. Her eyes dart back and forth between the mirror and the image of her mom, examining her every feature. Sam lifts her hair up as if to match the picture and turns her head to see it from different angles. Then, as if struck with an idea, she opens the top drawer and pulls out a wooden box containing the tarot deck you now hold in your hands. She quickly lights a couple of candles, turns the desk light off, and sits down on the floor as if about to perform a ritual. After shuffling the cards, Sam lifts the deck carefully to her lips and seems to whisper a question into it. She places the stack gently on the floor in front of her and flips over the top card, but the vision is gone before you can make out what it is. Interesting.
All right. Oh, and also there's one card to read, the Hermit. I can read that too.
All right.
Back. So exact opposite of the previous one. Just very quick. The Hermit is find some time to get away from the ongoing distractions of life and be present in a neutral moment of self-reflection. Look inward to find your truth rather than seeking answers from the outside world.
Okay.
Now we read everything.
Yeah.
So go ahead. What's on your mind? It seems like this heavy idea has come to you, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you don't even want to say it out loud.
No, not
Just
really.
because you say it doesn't mean it will happen.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I know. It's just, but I mean, I have a feeling this is not going to have like a happy ending. Like it will have a satisfying ending, but I don't know if it will be a happy ending. Now, I'm not sure we're finding Sam.
Hmm.
Um,
What about her mom being involved makes you like brings that to mind for you,
because her
or
mom is
like the tarot
dead.
deck being?
Because her
I
mom
see.
is dead.
Mm,
So that points to Sam not being around anymore either.
I see.
Um, yeah. And and then even then, like the whole thing of at the beginning of it, the old woman kind of saying to us, "Are you sure you want to know what the truth is?" You know.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, and it's this is really reading as now sort of a story that is possibly about facing a difficult truth. Um, so yeah, but that's my thought on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I think I'm undecided,
Hmm.
personally.
Yeah, I'm definitely undecided.
Yeah. I know. Thing is, I look into things very deeply, so
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, and I could be missing a bigger picture here. I'm just kind of looking at all the tiny pieces and just being like, oh, well, this is what makes sense to me.
Mm. If you were writing the story, these are the hints you'd be dropping,
Yeah, I think so.
basically.
I can see what you mean because she's trying to look like her mom, right? She's trying to
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
emulate her mom, reading the tarot like her mom.
Hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, I can see what you mean.
Either that, or maybe she's opening up a bookstore, and that's a good thing.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe.
Sam has
In the
opened
middle
up.
of the woods.
Sam has opened up a bookstore in another town, um, and she's living under her
There,
mom's name. Uh,
there is like a tree house in the. Oh, here I can switch back. There's a tree house in the art of the box cover,
oh,
and she wanted to build a tree house with her dad. So,
hmm.
and the treehouse, seems to be. I mean,
Seems
maybe it's just a picture of a memory, but she never built the treehouse, or so far as we can tell,
yeah,
that never actually happened. It's just something she wanted.
yeah,
And it kind of looks like there's a treehouse in the forest with a light on.
yeah.
So,
I was gonna make the joke. It looks like the treehouse is on fire. Um,
well, all right, Mr. Negative.
You've been hanging out with the mist too long.
Yeah. We're like, look at that warm, gentle glow. And well, I happen to know. Well, Robert has had a house fire happen in his life,
Oh
so
gosh.
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
maybe that's part of why your mind goes there.
Actually, my mind went there for because it looks like who's that artist? Oh my gosh. And he just does like well, he did. I think he has like a production house now that kind of carries on his work, but he does those it's like warm cottages with like lights on the
Oh,
inside, right?
Thomas Kincaid.
Thomas
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kincaid. And I'm like and I once saw someone make a joke about he's really good at drawing cabins that look like they're on fire from the inside.
Oh gosh.
So silly.
You're right.
All right. Well, we got that done in just a little over an hour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Good
like
work,
I said,
team.
it was interesting that like even like the bigger one was actually like the two bigger puzzles were actually like quite quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Mm-hmm.
and then but earlier on like we had a couple of smaller puzzles and it took us like almost an hour to solve those puzzles, those smaller puzzles. Um so it's interesting like the sort of the difference between number of cards required versus amount of time needed.
Yeah. I think it also is always going to depend on who's with you when you're solving the puzzle because different people's minds key into different things, different kinds of things more easily or not, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, I definitely experienced that when playtesting Dreidel Dilemma with where some groups would get really, really stuck on something and others would fly through it. And so
Mm-hmm.
the feedback would be that puzzle's really difficult and you're like, okay. But it's so varied, you got to try and figure out
Yeah.
a happy medium because
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because if you have enough variety of puzzle types, it's going to challenge different people differently, exactly like you said. Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. But yeah, no, it's been an interesting story, and the puzzles have all been. It's well, I would say like the puzzles have. I don't want to say they've been straightforward, but I mean like they're not like incomprehensible like I've seen other puzzle games, like where they present you with something and it's just utterly incomprehensible unless you're looking for one specific detail. Like and I mean, this might be because some of the cards are used multiple times, and you kind of pick up on little clues here and there, and you're just kind of like, oh, well, this one, like for example, like in the paths, right? It's like, oh, we noticed that, oh, these cards have animals on them, right? And the animals didn't figure in, but like I think uh in a future puzzle, the animals will figure into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so, so the animals will figure into it, and then you'll kind of go and you'll be like, oh, okay, so now that we've seen those animals, we'll be on the lookout for seeing those animals again in a later puzzle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, and it's pretty amazing that there's things there that are totally irrelevant, and it's been pretty easy to go like, oh, that's irrelevant right now.
right.
It just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look like it goes with this puzzle.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
really sure how they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think part of that too is also the description of the major arcana cards.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Because they'll go and they'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you, well, this is the important thing you have to look for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in this
Yeah.
one, you have to look for the path. In this one, you have to look along the sides of the towers. This one, you have to do such and such a whatever else happens to be um, required. So, yeah. So, like they did a really good job at doing that, and as I said, it just doesn't, you know, um, I'm a big fan of point and click adventure games, and so many times I'll be playing a game like that, and it'll just be like, well, I know there's a puzzle to solve, I just don't know what the puzzle is because it's just
Mm-hmm.
so incomprehensible. Um, you know, uh, Mist, Mist comes to mind. I think I've brought up
Mm-hmm.
Mist on here before. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, oh, I'm just gonna flick this lever. What does that lever do? Nothing. So
Yeah.
press this button. This button does nothing. Um, um, turn this crank. Well, the crank raises something, but then it goes back down again.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, the puzzle is figuring out what even the puzzle
Yeah.
is a lot in Myst, which is
Yeah.
kind of interesting and kind of just very frustrating too.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you do figure it out, you feel amazing about
Yes.
yourself,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, for
Yeah. I
sure.
still
But
have very fond memories of that because a friend of mine and I did it in a week, and we were just determined.
Oh
We
my
were just
gosh.
determined, and I think we talk about the different puzzles working for different people. I think we had the right blend of skills that we complemented each other without as much overlap. And oh my gosh, it was just so satisfying. But yeah, I remember plenty of frustration as well. Like, what the heck is the puzzle right now? So yeah.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
but
I can see that.
the memories are so positive because of that hit of, oh, we did it. We finally got past that one puzzle. Oh, there's another one. And then just all the good feels I took away from it.
I just found out recently on a podcast I listened to called Save Your Game that Myst has multiple islands. That the island that you start on is not the only island that you're on. And as you solve puzzles, you'll start opening up other islands. And even the host of that who was talking about it, she said she was very surprised by that because if you look at the box, it's just one island. And if you're stuck forever on this one island and you don't see the rest of the game, like there is so much to do on this one island that you think that it all takes place on this one single island, but it doesn't. It goes between so many islands. Yeah, it goes so and you just have to keep solving the puzzles to figure out how to get to those islands. Yeah, but I've never done that, so maybe one day. One day I'll sit there and I'll just power
life
through
goals.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Life goal
That's how
for sure.
I feel about I think it was one of the Escape from Monkey Island games that I never finished. God, I love those though. A friend of mine worked on them, so I was a little biased when I first started. Yeah, when I first started them, I was a little biased, but gosh, I love them so much. We still do references to some of the jokes and stuff in our lives because they're so fun and memorable and silly.
It's the insult sword fighting.
Yes, yes. There's the whole thing with the ship. Like you can look at things. You can look at things, and it'll give you descriptions and stuff. And so there's this big ship in the harbor that's pink, and his reaction. His reaction to it is, it's pink. When you look at ship and it's like, or you click on the ship and he goes, it's pink. So we do that always. Anything that's pink gets the Guybrush Threepwood treatment.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
So
I remember playing that one. It was the first time I played a point and click adventure game on a console because it came on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And I remember doing the first puzzle and just feeling so proud of myself for doing that first puzzle because because Guybrush is tied to the mast of a ship as the ship is being attacked by another gang of pirates, I believe, and he's trying to free himself. He's trying to figure out how to free himself, and you take like a red hot coal from somewhere. I can't remember where, but it's like this red hot coal, and there's this animation of him bouncing it between his feet because it's too hot. He can't grab it because his hands are behind his back and only his feet are free, but it's so hot that he can't keep it on one foot at a time. So you just see him like hacky sacking it back and forth between his feet, and then you're sitting and miraculously he can still turn around on the mast while he's doing this, because you have to do that in order to be able to kick it over to like another. I think Elaine is on the other mast, and you have to kick it over to Elaine to burn the rope that she's tied up with, so that she can break free and then fight off all the pirates and free you. Right, but that puzzle kind of like sticks out in my mind because I was just like, I was so proud of figuring that out. Oh yeah, a hot piece of coal will burn through ropes, won't it? I can't remember where he gets the hot piece of coal. But I do remember that particular thing, you know. And I think there is also a way to screw it up, because you can actually not screw it up permanently, because you can still always get another piece, but there is a way to screw it up because you can accidentally like kick it off into the sea or something. If you don't aim it properly.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
If it happens, I'm sure.
It's not as bad as the old text-based. Now this is really old. It was text-based. It was we had an Apple IIe. So I'm dating myself horribly there, but that's okay. Which was Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes. Oh, I played
if you if you didn't pick up that mail on his porch and take it with you right at the beginning, you would get to the Babelfish sequence and you wouldn't be able to do it. You had to have the mail, so you had to restart the game.
Well, yeah,
and pick up the mail. Yeah, that was I was happy to get proud of myself when I got through that one too.
Yeah, the Babelfish sequence is harsh because you only have 3 tries to do it, and if you don't do it in 3 tries, then you're out of luck. You have to restart the entire game over or go back a save. And
if you didn't pick up the mail, you might as well start over. Like if you don't, because that's the craziest, because it's so mild and it's not really called out particularly. It's just a description of the scene.
Yeah.
Of the very, very first scene where Arthur Dent's at his house and they're trying to knock it down, and he steps by this pile of junk mail or whatever. There's nothing that really screams to you, grab that mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another similar puzzle early on there too, when you go into the pub with Ford.
Yeah.
And you have the option to buy a sandwich, right? But you're not told, like, you know, like Arthur straight up says, "Oh, well, I'm not particularly hungry," but you can still buy the sandwich, right? And you're just like, well, what does the sandwich do? Like, you know, and you're just like, well, if it's so optional that I can just pass by it, then what's the point? And like I think he even describes it as being like very disgusting. I think he says something about the pickle is fused into the meat or something, right? But
it is funny.
Yeah, but the whole thing is afterwards in the very scene after you leave the pub, you get chased by a dog, and if you don't have the sandwich and if you don't give the sandwich to the dog, then the dog will bite you and you'll die. And
it is
all very
challenging game, but really funny.
It sounds like it's very memorable, though.
Oh, yeah. And I love the thing where there's this, when you have your inventory, there's this thing your aunt gave you, which you can never quite figure out what it is, and that's the description of it every time. This thing your aunt gave you that you can't really quite figure out what it is, and you can't get rid of it, and literally you can't. So if you get to a point where you have too much stuff, you put all your stuff in the thing your aunt gave you and throw it away. You drop it, and it will come back into your inventory later, because you can never get rid of the thing your aunt gave you that you don't know what it is. So it's like, I have too much stuff. No, throw it in the thing. Throw it in the thing. And then drop the thing and run, and it'll come back. It's just so ludicrous.
I also seem to remember there's a whole thing about, I seem to remember there's a whole puzzle about pocket lint. And
yes, there is something about the pocket lint.
You have to keep collecting pocket lint in every, like, you go to a whole bunch of different scenes, and every scene you have to pick up a piece of pocket lint, and the pocket lint becomes important in some way. I can't remember how, but like that's the goal of each of these scenes is, grab this pocket lint, and then the scene ends, and then you go to the next scene, grab the pocket lint. Yeah. And I think if you actually got a physical copy of the game back when it came out, one of the things it came with was a piece of pocket lint.
Really? I don't even remember that. We did originally get the original. That's funny. I don't remember that.
Like might just be like, "What's this?" Right? Like, how gross. Why didn't they take care of this? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of feelies inside that one, like because that was a big thing was to sort of enhance the gameplay because it was all text based. They would put they would put feelies inside the box, and and as I said, one of them was a piece of pocket lint, um, and another one was an empty Ziploc bag, and on the box it says that it contained like an alien spaceship fleet that was like a microscopic alien spaceship fleet, but it was so microscopic you couldn't actually see it, so it was just an empty. It's so silly. It's so silly.
It is playable online now, and you can
Yeah.
play the old.
Mhm.
They've added,
You mean like
green line images, like they've drawn much more to
mm.
look at than back in my day when it was all text.
Mhm.
But
And when you say you can get it, you mean you can get it on something like Steam, or it's just free
it's
on a
free to
website
play
somewhere?
on a website. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I
It
think
might
they
be a
did that
BBC
when
website or something.
I think they did that when they made the movie version of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That could be.
Um and they wanted to so I'm kind of surprised that it's still out there, but I mean, being that it is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, maybe I shouldn't be surprised because there is such a rabid fan base. I mean, I'm one of them. I love that series. But there is such a rabid fan base for everything Hitchhiker's Guide, um, that I'm not surprised that there is so much that has been saved, so much minutia and so much um like errata uh regarding that series that has been saved and is still that is still playable, that is still researchable, um that people still remember. Yeah, it's kind of amazing.
It was a great series, and we did lose Douglas Adams too young.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of wish he would like there are things that I kind of wish. I wonder what he would, what he would what he would be writing now.
Yeah.
Um, what he would because he was like definitely one of those up top with like Monty Python, and actually he worked with Monty Python a few times.
Oh, did
Um,
he? Oh, wow.
yeah. There's a book that I got and it was published posthumously. I got it for Christmas one year. It was called The Salmon of Doubt, and it wasn't a full-on novel by him. It was more like just a bunch of random things that he happened to have left over on his computer after he died, and his
Mm.
estate kind of went through his computer, and they were like, "None of this has been published. We're just going to toss it all into a book and just put it out." Um, and was uh one of them was a skit um, that he wrote not for Monty Python, but he wrote it with Graham Chapman of Monty Python,
Oh, wow.
and it was the skit about
Also
um,
lost too young. Goodness.
yeah, um, but it was a skit uh about Genghis Khan, and apparently, if it had been actually produced, Graham Chapman would have been Genghis Khan. But it's Genghis Khan raiding this village, and he sits down, and then this woman comes up to him and starts, fussing over him, and then he's like, "No, I don't want that. I want you to ask me how my day was." It was very funny. But the whole book was great. There was also like travel logs that in that book that he hadn't published. There was the one travel log that makes like that sticks in my mind, and the bit like kind of sticks with me. Comes up every so often, and he's talking about how he went him and his wife went to this like resort, um and it was like in Mexico or somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but they went to this resort, and 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 he says that there was a little switch on the wall, and it says automatic or Manuel. He says if you put it to automatic, the blinds open up by themselves depending on the time of day. But if you put it on Manuel, a little man comes into the room and does it for you. It also gave me one of my favorite quotes about Hollywood, and I guess, and it's one of those things where it could apply to really any like big time. It could apply to board games, really, even if you think about it. It's he says making a movie is like making, because he was talking about making the Hitchhiker's Guide movie, because he was making this like he was writing this way back in the 80s. But one of the things that he said was making a movie in Hollywood is like trying to cook a steak by having a succession of people walk into a room and breathe on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could think of a lot of things, including board games. It's like making a board game is like it's like having a succession of people walk into a room and breathe on it, or cooking a steak by having a succession of people walk into a room and breathe on it. Although I guess it's maybe slightly faster, and maybe it is slightly faster. I guess it would be more like making a board game is more like cooking a steak by having a bunch of people aim hair dryers at it, but
maybe depends on the game, I think.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of them with a lot of story in them are getting closer to a movie or something like that, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Well, are we all set for this week?
Yeah.
Is it time to sign off? It's going to be the winter holidays coming up here, so it'll be, and it's also going to be Protospiel Online January 16th through 18th.
The holidays, anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess they're not winter for you.
No.
Yeah, the holidays.
Yeah.
We'll be even more generic about what we say. The holidays.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just because every time I say it, I still say winter break, and I go, oh, I did it again. Like, I can't get used to it. I can't get used to it. Sorry.
Fair call out. Not
You're being
for all
northern
of us.
hemispherist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so holidays coming up, and then Protospiel Online after that, 16th to 18th of January. So that would be around our next time to stream, I believe. So, yeah, besides like January 1st, which we're not going to do because it's actual holiday, and then the next one would be when we're actually going to be doing the prototype showcase. We'll be on the Thursday night instead of this. So I think it's going to be kind of a long hiatus for this, but we'll be back, I think, I will say in February to do the next puzzles. The next one will be, oh really? Maybe it's the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel
of
Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune, yes.
I'd like to buy an E.
I was like... I was thinking, is this the bottom of the deck? Because the last one is the world, which just kind of reminds me of that.
Oh, okay.
Also round, also starts with a W.
Yeah.
This is the world round.
Did Pat Sajak retire?
He did.
I don't know.
Did somebody replace him?
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
You know what? It's probably a good thing there's glare on my glasses because you didn't see me roll my eyes really hard when I said his name.
Yeah.
No, he's like he has. Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say this on stream, but whatever. I'll just say it. He has the charisma of a frozen grapefruit. Like, like
the
burn.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ryan Seacrest fans out there.
Fan.
And yeah, all I'm sorry. I think we just lost us a bunch of viewers. All those Ryan Seacrest fans out in the Protospiel verse. But Like, I honestly think Pat Sajak was so much better, and I think they could have done so much better for a host. Like, even on Jeopardy, like when Alex Trebek died and they got Ken Jennings. I think Ken Jennings is a fantastic host, and Mayim Bialik was a fantastic host, even though she only did the special editions. But but like Ryan Seacrest, oh my God, no, no. I think the funniest so they're supposed to be doing a Canadian version of Price is Right pretty soon, and they've got Howie Mandel is going to be hosting it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not going
he
to
has
go
some
well.
experience.
Yeah, but he's a germaphobe. The people who come up want to hug the host and stuff. Like, people get really excited on that show. Or if they win a car or whatever and they're bouncing around, he's going to, I don't think that's going to last very long. He's going to be like, get away from me, get away from me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if his brand of humor works for yeah, because he himself is actually like fairly energetic. When you see like Drew Carey like filled the role of Bob Barker so easily because he's just very calm and very collected, and like he does his own thing. Like sometimes he's very sarcastic and deadpan, you know, but he's still like very charming. Whereas Howie Mandel is only charming to certain people, and I don't know if any of those people are in the Price is Right audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that feels like a role that needs more warmth. Like, yeah, I can't even picture that. That'll be interesting. Something to look out for.
Yeah. I have a few Canadian comedians that would probably fit the bill, but I don't think anyone here would know who they were. So, yeah. Like I could throw out a bunch of names and it's just like, oh, well, I've never heard of any of those people.
Did you watch the Last One Laughing, the Canadian version of Last One Laughing?
No, I've seen the British version.
Nothing tops the British version, I don't think. But the Canadian version has Colin Mockery and Dave Foley on it, which a lot of Americans
I love
know.
Kids in the Hall, so I gotta watch that.
Yeah. He's got beautiful white hair now. I'm like, what happened? How could he possibly have aged that much when I've stayed the same age all this time? But
yeah,
it's a little startling to see his very, very white, lovely hair. I mean, it's just that really crisp white. He didn't go gray. He went white, and so it looks really dashing and all, but so much older than Kids in the Hall days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny to watch old Kids in the Hall and see Bruce McCullough. And Bruce McCullough, I think, was probably the youngest of the group. And he's got like the baby face, like the quintessential baby face, right? And like you could just pinch his cheeks, you know? But like, and now he's sort of like now that he's gotten older, he's lost the baby face, but he's still got like a very distinguished look about him. Like he's very wizened, you know. He knows a lot, and he's a very smart man. He's very, um yeah. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. It's just very funny because like he went from like young baby faced punk to sage advisor, you know. Yeah,
Jon Stewart's another one that will make comments on his age now, and I'm like, yeah, I remember babyface Jon Stewart too. Before the Daily Show, and
babyface Jon Stewart was in Mixed Nuts.
Yeah. Robert knows that's a holiday tradition for Will and I to watch Mixed Nuts on Thanksgiving every year to start off the holiday season. Oh, it's a Steve Martin movie. It's got him and I'm not very good at remembering everybody's names, but
Madeline Kahn is in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Madeline Kahn
Oh
is
my
very good in it.
gosh. This is a must watch for me now.
Oh yeah, it's very offbeat. It's about a person who runs a suicide hotline on Christmas Eve, and hijinks ensue. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it one that Steve Martin wrote? Do you know?
No,
I have no
No.
no,
idea.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Such a
it
good
is because
writer. But...
it's based on a French movie called Père Noël est un ordure, which translates to Santa Claus is a jerk, essentially.
Is a stinker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is a stinker. Santa
That'd be
Claus is a
funny.
stinker. There is a more profane version of that, and when the movie came out in France, apparently the French Transit Authority protested it by not putting any ads up for it
Oh wow.
in the subways because they didn't want to put a swear word up in the they didn't want to put a swear word up in the transit. But yeah, so
Yeah, but like the John Stewart connection is like in the very first scene is that yeah, a guy wearing a Santa Claus suit goes running down the street with his girlfriend chasing after him, yelling at him, and he runs into these rollerbladers because this is all in
Oh
California.
yeah.
mm,
So on Christmas Eve, they're at the beach basically, and he runs into these rollerbladers carrying a Christmas tree, and they're like, "We searched for this for hours. You ruined our Christmas." And like John Stewart is the husband of the couple. So,
who is
yeah.
I can't remember who the wife of the couple is because she's famous too.
Is she famous too?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't remember who it is. That's gonna tickle my brain for a little bit. Um, Not Liv Tyler. Um,
no.
no, Parker Posey.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's
Oh, okay.
Parker Posey. Um,
Okay.
but yeah. Um, like I remember watching that movie the first time and seeing the two of them do that, and thinking,
Oh, Rob Reiner's
and
in it.
oh, is
Mm-hmm.
he? Oh man, oh wow. I know I'm
Yeah.
really gonna have to go back to watch it.
I definitely have
Um,
to watch it.
uh, but I remember thinking, oh, so these two characters just show up at the beginning and they don't really have much more to do in the movie, but they do come back later in the movie, I think.
They come back at least twice. Yeah,
Hmm.
like it's a recurring bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm. They're actually
and it's
important
actually
to the finale
yeah,
too, I think.
yeah they are important too. Yeah, what happens at the end
Hmm.
and kind of the resolution of everything. Yeah,
Hmm.
because they keep going to get another tree, and it keeps going ill. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I will add that to my holiday viewing. I feel like rewatch of Princess Bride is in order as well.
Yeah.
And then my holiday tradition is it's not Christmas till Muppets Christmas Carol is watched. So.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's our Christmas Eve Eve.
Yes.
I saw a neat quote that was um, Michael Caine was so good with the Muppets because he treated the Muppets like fellow actors. And Tim Curry was so good with the Muppets because he treated himself like a fellow Muppet. And I thought that was just brilliant. Great tribute to
Tracks.
both of them. Yeah.
It tracks so hard.
Perfect tribute to both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, on the topic of Christmas movies, I will recommend one that I really like because I'm not really big on Christmas movies, like I like Christmas Vacation and I like Home Alone. I actually really dislike Christmas Story. Um,
Mm.
Oh.
Even though there's some local
I
pride,
can,
I keep saying there's local
yeah,
pride there because part of it was filmed where I live.
I
Um,
can relate to disliking it though. There's
yeah,
like just it's really disturbing, kind of how the children are being treated.
it
It's like
is.
upsetting.
It is,
So yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
my favorite one, and it's a new favorite, and I haven't watched it in a couple of years, so I'm gonna have to pull it out, I think. Um, but it's a French movie called Dial Code Santa Claus.
Oh.
And I guess you could consider it a horror movie. Kind of. But um and I think it was sold as a horror movie in several different ways, but if you watch it, you'll notice that it was probably actually the inspiration for Home Alone.
Oh.
because it's about this kid, and this kid lives in this big mansion with his grandfather, and his parents both his parents both work for, like, I guess they own a department store chain, and um and there's this Santa Claus, this guy dressed like Santa Claus, that finds out that he gets fired from the department store, and he wants to try to get revenge. And so he goes to this mansion where the kid and his grandfather is. And when the kid finds out, he starts going around setting traps to try to catch Santa Claus, right? And I think at the beginning of the movie, he actually thinks he's catching Santa Claus, but by the end he realizes, no, this isn't the Santa Claus that I know. This Santa Claus is really mean. There is an inciting incident that kind of makes him, right, and go, no, this Santa Claus has to die.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And
Oh my.
and it's very funny because, like, there is a lot of comedy in it, because, like, there's a scene where the kid goes and he puts on the Rambo stuff. Like, he goes and he has like a bandana, and he puts on the bandana, and then he puts war paint under his eyes, and then he's just kind of like, and then there's like heavy metal music playing in the background and stuff like that. Oh, and the ending theme song is performed by someone, I can't remember who it's performed by. It's a famous American artist, but I can't remember who it is. But she does this song, and it is like the most nonsense word salad song about Christmas I have ever heard, but it is so charming. Um yeah. It's one of those ones that I'm surprised, it's a song that I'm surprised hasn't caught on. Well, maybe it
And
has
did
in
you say
France, but
this is a French movie? So it's subtitled? Like if you were to watch it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no dub of it. It's just subtitled. Um
That might be for the best.
yeah.
So anything to plug before we say goodbye, other than the fact that it is the holiday season, and we're all gonna have a good holiday season, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
gonna have a good season. Um, I should probably plug my start playing profile. I'm a professional GM. And I'm always looking for games to start, and yeah. So if you want to hire me as a professional GM to run a one shot or campaign for you, um, you can find me start playing. You'll find me under Venkman's assistant. Um, and if you want to find me on Board Game Arena, you'll find me under Venkman's assistant as well. So
Yeah.
I guess for my part, I'd say you can hop to grandgamersguild.com to get some of the holiday hijinks games for the holidays. There's not only Dreidel Dilemma for Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to those celebrating right now. There's Dreidel Dilemma, but there's also the OG was the Christmas Caper, or the Kringle Caper. That was the original that started it all. And then there's Krampus Caper, or Krampus.
Yeah.
Is it caper? Is it another caper? I can't remember.
I am not sure.
there's a Krampus themed one and a Christmas themed one. So those are great Dreidel Dilemmas out there. And then they're all great stocking stuffers. So those are nice 18 card game. Perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah.
Head over there.
Yeah. Yeah, very good stocking stuffer. And yeah, Protospiel January is going to be happening very soon. Badges are almost on sale. I'm not going to share the link right now, but by the end of this week, I swear.
I'll probably be at Protospiel as well. I'll probably be. I'm hoping. I want to try to premiere a game myself there. I've been talking about
That'll
it.
Be exciting.
Oh, exciting!
Yeah, I've been talking about it, but the whole cooking a steak thing, right?
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll get something going, and I know it's a fairly easy one to set up, and yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
Well, yeah,
definitely
you
be
just
there.
gotta try it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put the simplest prototype out there so that you can learn about it and get to the next iteration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No making it perfect on the first. Trying to make it perfect on the very first
Oh
draft.
yeah, no, for
Never going to
sure.
be perfect. So,
There's
yeah.
always got to be room for improvement.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, you two. Well, thanks so much for puzzling with me tonight, and we'll see you next time we get back together. It will be
Yeah.
sooner than we think, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Time is flying.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.